Welcome back, everyone, to episode 7 of What the Hell Was I Thinking? Yeah, looking back on it, I sort of fell victim to what this is actually a game, and part of the gaminess of it is striving to get as much population and as much money as possible, as quick as possible, and I sort of ignored all of the sage advice I learned over the years from Biffa. I can tell you what's wrong with this town. One, we only have one way in, really. This other road that goes around here, it's long, it's convoluted, and it's small. Can't handle any amount of traffic. And since I only have one way into town here, it's not a bad way into town, but it exacerbates the traffic problem. One of the genius things I did.
I like the way that rolls out. Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Was to hook this highway up to this highway. And what did that do? That just doubled the amount of people coming into this one way into the town. Wasn't that smart of me? But my main problem is the town with one way in. Now the question is, what am I going to do about it? The only thing I could think of at the moment is to have a real highway coming out of here, like over here. If I bring the highway around and across the river here, I think I'm going to have to completely relocate all of this mess, including that. If I can bring the highway across like this and have another one of these circles with the 6-lane highway coming off, that would give them a true on and off. And maybe we'll stick the this industrial area, see if we can move it over here. Gotta flatten it out first. Get rid of all of these power lines. All right, build a new industrial area. We do have a need for more generic industry, so it's a good thing to give us a little more space. We're going to run out of space on that little peninsula anyway. So let's see, how am I going to go in here? That's the one I think I'm looking for. Oh, I'm just aimlessly doodling here. All right, let's give us some room to move these over. I want to see if I can move them over. Last time I tried moving stuff like that, it didn't take. And getting this thing running so we can keep replenishing our money. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the traffic and sort of delete it when it gets too bad. And let's see what happens if we pick up all these buildings and move them. Alright, let's get that running again. And we got no water. No water. Well, now, isn't that fascinating? Oh. I swear. Sometimes my brain don't function properly. Okay, there you go. I tell you, it's disgusting the way my brain shuts off sometimes. Now, make sure we get power going here. Like that. Alright. And again, probably didn't need it. Let's see here. Yeah, I needed it. Looks like it's hooked up. It's running. Look at all these trucks. We're supposed to go to this factory. We were way over here. What are we supposed to do? We're gonna fly through the air. Look at all the flying trucks. Let's move our solar updraft tower. Where would be a good place for it? Yeah, on the coast is fine. That's good. It's tapped right in there. And this is all coming back down here. That's fine. So let's get rid of that. That. Now we have no water again. That's because the power is out over here at our water treatment plant. I'm gonna be moving all that crap. Maybe I should set up a new one over here in our industrial park. Got fresh water there, sewage water there, so we could... Actually, I'm gonna keep this area free for maybe shipping port. We can put our water over here. power. Hook that into the system. And fire it up. Okay, all the little blue drops went away. See how this thing is sucking so powerfully?
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
If it was really shallow there, we'd be looking at the bottom of the sea there. Okay, we're still making lots of money. Looks like the traffic hasn't gotten away from us yet. I think we're going to have to move this to the processing plant. Might as well move it into the industrial area. Right across from the fishery. Yeah. And once again, I have anarchy on. Just for the time being, let's tie these two roads together. Then when we're running, the trucks go right over here. Take care of that. And take that, move that over there. For the time being. This warehouse. Move that over. Where would we could place warehouses? Maybe on the end here. Not enough electricity. Oh, that's the old warning was still there. Okay, we got everything moved. Great. Now comes destruction time. First, that little piece of infrastructure there, the fish market's going to have to be moved. And damn it, the damn anarchy is still on. All right. I think everything in here is just shops and stuff. I think we can afford to get rid of them. I think. Looks like we had a little zoning problem here. Really don't want those buildings crowding that circle. I think I'm going to leave that circle intact, I think. Might swap it out. Though I think what I'm going to have here is one of these in here. To get the double freeway going over it. So in the meantime, we are going to do that. Massive urban renewal project here. All right. All right. You do a little land keeping here. Need to smooth that out. Nice beach and all, but I don't think it's going to be much use of to anyone. Yeah, let's see, what can we do about this? I think I can get rid of that road. And let's raise these guys up. Dang it. Hey, nibbit.
Authentic frontier gibberish.
Okay. I'll worry about how I'm going to get that hooked up after I get this road run. I want it to be sort of elevated over this. That way I can pass roads underneath and get to this other area here. It'd be much easier if it wasn't lying on the ground. Okay, 3-lane highway. really afraid of losing this this mine. No power. See if I can do something stopgap here. It's not too expensive. And let's just run a quick and dirty power line across there. There won't be any activity there because it's not hooked up to a road, but at least we can keep it alive. Okay, we're going to cross the straits here. Another bridge. Yeah, height looks fine. We're going to come over this way. I'll keep it running. We are making money. Things haven't gone to hell, so I think we're in good shape. Buildings. I believe rocks are buildings. Alright, we need to put in our next clover leaf. We're in here. Now this is a rather large body of water to be crossing over. I think it's okay though. I think it might be worth my while to get this hooked into here with that junction, even if that's not done. Alright, that's all hooked up. What's going on here? And I think for the time being, we're going to delete that section and just put in a little turnaround there. Really not enough room to do the circle trick there. Well, maybe a little circle. Yeah, let's try it. Shall we? Look at that. The trucks were just dying to get out of there. Alright, we have a connection. Now I want something similar to that over here. Oh my god, look at that. Crime is running rampant. We really need to get that hooked up. I'm going to pause right now. This whole place is being run by criminals right now. There's no access to the police station, and there's trucks backing up with goods on them. People taking stuff off the backs of those trucks. Can't have that. Okay, elevated roadway. I'm gonna go from here to there. I'm gonna go from here to there. And from there to here. This thing works a lot better if you give them that extra length. Alright, we have that. And let's hook up. Maybe the 6 lane will work there. Like so. Yeah, we have a little hillishness going on there. It'll be alright. It's not really too steep. Now I need to get these guys hooked up. That was the whole reason for doing this. So we are going to grab the 4-lane industrial road. We're going to come off like this. Right on over there. Let's get rid of this traffic light. I don't think we need any yielding at the moment. Of course, we got this happening. I will yield there. Alright, that's all set up. And make sure that is set up. Okay. Let's spread that out a bit. Alright, that'll do. Get everything running here, and while we're here, put down some services for the hard workers at the industrial area. We need total coverage. There's fire. Police. Get everything running there. We have a whole fleet of trucks going out there. Cops arresting all sorts of people there. We're got a garbage problem. Yes, our garbage processing status isn't all it should be. I'm going to add a recycling center over here. As soon as I got enough money. Okay. We're going to lose some of these factories because we went so long without the trucks. Not enough raw materials, yeah. Problem should be solved now. So we do have highway access. Okay. We have a large need for industrial. There we go, we got stuff growing in anyway. Even if we lose most of these, we'll be alright. Now, getting the train hooked up here. Like so. Okay, let's build up our money again so we can finish this highway connection off to here. So even right now we have two ways in and out of the city, from here and from here. Bunch of trucks coming in. Huh. Look at that. And they're coming into our industry. Great. Looks like we're saved. Nope, they're all coming over here to our commercial zones. Alright, we'll see how that shakes out. Our demand for that is all the way gone. Which is good. Man, look at the traffic coming out of there. That is something. While I'm here, I'm waiting for money to come back. Get this thing set up. 2-lane highway. Do our lane mathematics. Make sure it's raised. Thank you. Okay, simple lane mathematics. And let's get this set up. A lot of times you'll find people coming in on this third lane and crossing over to get to the off-ramp. Don't want any of that stuff happening. I want everybody to stay in their lanes there. All right. And let's do the same over here. That's going to be changing shortly anyway. All right, this is the right-hand side, I believe. Yep, right-hand side. All right, let's get... Makes me wonder, maybe I should go underground. Right, we have real connections there. I don't believe these guys need to be stopping down here. Why is there a traffic light? I thought I got rid of all of you traffic lights. Free for all for everybody. Nobody needs to stop. So you can do something about that lump. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Why are you still stopping? Because of that. Always have to do both of them. It doesn't really know what to do otherwise. There you go. No stopping. It's not needed. Look at all those trucks going into the industry area. And train station. That's all working great. And we do have traffic using our tunnel. Yeah, we got people going out there now. Great. Why are you doing this? This is not right. What's wrong with you? Too many rocks in the roadway. And we're gonna go do this. Yeah, I think this solved a lot of problems. This could probably use an extension just to get them going in a circle, so to speak. You don't have to come down here and turn around. Looking for that. And of course, there's pillars in the way. Oh, I want anarchy turned back on. Thank you. Alright, this gives us some room to expand over here. Get these pillars out of the way.
Excellent.
We have got infrastructure. Another day's work. Well done. Call that an episode. As always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.